Okay. Hello. Late night stream hype. I'm just chilling here. I don't expect anyone to see this till tomorrow, probably. So y'all get this in a video format type shit. Anyway, so after watching a video, I decided why not do a ranking of Ash's Pokemon, everyone he's ever had, even if it's temporary. That's why you'll see Pedro on this. Just as a heads up, they do get duplicated. I don't know why, but so for our tiers, we have the one of a kinds. Uh, you'll see some mons up here. There'll be like three, four. Amazing, good, decent, not good, ew, please God no, and then who the fuck is this? I'll let you know now. Most of the Ultra Beasts are gonna go in who? Cause like he caught them and sent them back, but like yeah. Ash's Bayleaf. I like Bayleaf. It was cute. I liked it as a Chikorita. Um, Definitely wish it would have got a lot more mileage out of it, but I thoroughly enjoyed its personality. A lot of his older ones are definitely personality based, and Bayleaf and Bulbasaur and Squirtle are great examples of this. Beedrill, who he had this for like one episode, if that. Might not even been the full episode. Who? Ash is Apom. I think his Apom was decent. I personally love Apom. However, he did trade it away because it preferred contest, and while amazing, in its own right, but overall on his team it didn't do much. So it was like, yeah, it's decent. It didn't do any bad. So Ash's Boldor is also gonna go here. I liked his Rock and Roll and Boldor. I thought they were okay. They were one of the better mons he had in Unova. Let's be honest, the most of the Unova was trash overall. Um, but it wasn't a bad mon. It was just kind of there. It was nice. So I enjoyed this. His Buizel. I like the Buizel. Ice Aqua Jet is amazing. One of the best things ever came up with. Yeah, the Buizel was amazing. Had a decent personality. Now, it was originally Dawn's and got traded for the Apom. For that reason, I'm actually going to put it in good versus amazing, where I want to put it. Had great iconic moments, was a really good mon for Ash, but because it wasn't originally his, I'm going to just put it in good. I love Ash's Bulbasaur. It's great. Yeah. Ash's Bulbasaur is great. It was the original Bayleaf slash Chikorita. Um, I really like the dynamic the Gen 1 starters had on his team until Charmander just up and evolved. I thought it was really nice. We'll get to Squirtle probably later and how much I love Squirtle. So, his Butterfree. I have to put in amazing. That episode made every Pokemon fan cry. It didn't matter whether you were like knew it, like didn't matter if you were 30. It didn't matter if you were 10. That episode made you cry. Battle wise, it was just kind of okay, but that one episode, in my opinion, bumps it up to amazing. One of Ash's most iconic mons from Gen 1, I would say, because of that. Buzzwole, who? Ash's Charizard. I've got to put it in good for a very specific reason. In the first season of the anime, or like his Gen 1 run, the Charizard was like halfway useless. About the best thing it did was take down Blaine's Magmar, which was a cool moment, but then it went right back to not listening to Ash and cost him the league. Later on, it gets better, which is why I put it in good. But overall, like, it lost from being amazing because of that. Corphish. I liked Corphish, not as much as the Weasel. But it was a solid mon for him to have in Hoenn. I liked how he got it. I liked his personality. It was nice. Nothing like overly amazing about it, but it was a good mon to have. Helped around out his team. Dracovish was one of a kind. This thing is derpy. They gave Ash James's treatment from Team Rocket. Because, you know, things like James's Carnivine and stuff likes to bite his head, even the Marini. But then they gave it to Ash, and it was just so great. And it was strong, too, so I enjoyed it. Doniphan's going to go in the top of good. Because he got it, like, relatively late and didn't use it a lot. But it's a nice mon. It did some nice. I really love Fampy. Overall, it wasn't the most memorable one that he had, but it was a nice little mon. I'm going to put it there. Okay. His Dragonite. I'm going to put the Dragonite. Yeah, we'll put the Dragonite here. The Dragonite was cool. It got overshadowed by Dracovish. Like the little arc, it was nice. Got overshadowed by Dracovish. Gengar. From what I remember, I liked his Gengar more than the Dragonite. I'm actually going to put the Dragonite here. I like the Gengar a lot. I like the G-Max. It was nice. It worked well with him. Gibble. Just Gibble, Piplup. That's all I gotta say. It was great. I don't recall Ash using the Glalie a lot. I really don't. For that reason, I'm going to put it at the very bottom of decent. Put Gibble up there. I'm going to try and, at least once everything's said and done, I'll, like, order it so you have a definitive, like, list. Yeah, I don't recall the Glalie much. Maybe I'm just old and can't remember, but it was... I don't think it did anything atrocious. Gliscor. Gliscor would be higher if it, like, won any type of matches. I'm pretty sure this is Ash's, like, worst mon in terms of winning. It's unfortunate because this is Galen's mascot, but it is true. Greninja. Ash's Greninja is obviously one of a kind. It literally got its own form. It was nice. I liked its arc. This Haunter, I actually know who it is, more or less. This is like the one he befriended to beat Sabrina. But, like, it didn't do anything in battle. And it actually never caught it. But, like, it didn't do anything. It just made her laugh. So, I mean... I liked Ash's Hawlucha. Yeah, I liked his Hawlucha. It was nice. Did some great battle skills. I just think in a team where he has Noivern and Talonflame, it was unfortunate. Well, I'll just say that. The amount of flying types he had in Kalos. Ash's Heracross sucking on the Bulbasaur. That's all I gotta say. Nothing more. His Heracross was nice though. It defeated or helped defeat a Darkrai. Like, you just don't get much better. I didn't watch much of this because I didn't watch too much. Like, I know he had it. I remember the Litten and the story. Because of that, I'm gonna put it. It's like tied with these, so like, I'm gonna put it here. I'm personally not a fan of Incineroar, but I like Litten in the anime. It was nice. The Torracat was nice. I just don't remember too much about the actual Incineroar. Infernape was also one of a kind. This was like his um, Sinnoh ace. This thing wrecked house. Fuck you, Paul. You got fucked by your own mon. Kingler didn't do much, but what it did do was funny. I'm happy it evolved. It was nice. I enjoyed Kingler. Although I feel like a lot of people forget he has it. Crocodile. I like the Crocodile. This is like the only one of the few highlight mons in the entirety of Unova. It was like the only one you genuinely really cared about. That maybe the Snivy. Lapras was reliable but didn't fight too much from what I recall. It was like only in Orange Islands. But it was decent. Like at least got him from A to B, served a purpose, was there for more than like one episode. So like yeah. Larvitar could have been really cool. Too bad Ash didn't keep it. That's all I gotta say. Also, Ash lifted a Larvitar. Like, bro is strong. Kind of in the same vein is Apom. Probably above Glass Score. No offense, Galen. I liked his Lillivanny. I thought it was cute. I enjoyed Lillivanny. Lucario. Amazing. Not one of a kind, but it's the top of amazing. Love this mon. Glad he got a Mega finally. Glad it was Lucario. And this thing wrecked shop throughout the Masters 8. So there's that. Another one of a kind. Lycanroc. Love Lycanroc. Countering counter is the most absurd thing ever, but I love it. Makes so much sense. Not really, but it does. Man, there's a mon I really want to rank, but like I'm ranking this now. This and Bulbasaur were like Gen 1 peak. I'm sorry. For those of you who like Charizard a lot, I like Charmander. Once it evolved, it went down the shitter. For a while. Melmetal, it was cool. It was a cool concept, but I can't say I liked it more than Liquorfish. Good that he had it, though. Creepy. They just kind of gave it to him at the very end just so he'd have a Psychic and Fairy type. Muck is just... It's Muck. It's funny as hell. It's a running joke, and I love it. And it Okota Bellsprout by literally smothering it to death. Naganadel was cool. I liked it more than the Hawlucha. Glad he used it. Sad that he didn't keep it. This is another iconic Mon of Ashes. I liked his knocked out. It's shiny. Remember the episode in Ilex Forest? It was nice. Won him some decent battles. Not his greatest Mon, but it's not his worst. I have to preface this. I'm only putting Noivern this low because it literally was not needed. Ash had Talonflame and Hawlucha at the point he got this thing. It literally wasn't needed. Also had Goodra, so like he literally did not need this. They gave it to him just to give him something, and I didn't like that. I didn't care for Oshawott in the anime. I like it as a Mon overall. Didn't care for it in the anime. This is going above the Glalie for the sole reason that the episode where Ash planned to win every battle with it against Elisa was iconic. It's literally known for losing and causing Ash to have a mental breakdown. Who? This was a solid mon. Sadly, Ash just forgot it existed. As is a trend. But it was a good mon for when it battled for him. So I can't say I disliked it at all. Pig Knight. Okay. Ash's Tepig was okay. I'll put it... Yeah. Yeah, I'll put it here. It was okay. It wasn't the worst. Ash's Pikachu is one of a kind. This thing has defeated legends. This thing, yeah. Literally a one of a kind Pokemon. Bro was like around for no time. Funny mon, really funny. Just lost to the abyss. Quilava was okay. Wasn't the greatest. But it was okay. There was no major issues with it. It just... I wish it could have been better. Who? This is his ride in Alola. He like used it one. Not good. It was literally just a mount, pretty much. Rotom, I'm gonna just leave there because I don't have anything to say for it. Rowlet was nice, but I wish it would have actually evolved. I put it above the boulder. I wish it would have evolved. That was my issue. His Sceptile was great. I enjoyed Trico. I enjoyed Grovyle. I enjoyed Sceptile. This is one of Ash's better mods. This is the one that actually finished taking out Darkrai. So, I actually really like Sceptile. And we stop at Unpheasant, so right here. Solgaleo, Ash had for like a minute. So I remember it, but it wasn't good. Scraggy was interesting. I'm gonna put it above Gliscor. It was interesting. It wasn't his worst Unavamon. Who? I liked Ash's Sirfetch'd a decent bit. Was it my favorite? No. Was it my least favorite? No. It was just a decent mod. I just wish Ash wasn't doubling up so much on like these god runs almost. Because you got this, and then you had the Mega Lucario. This wasn't as good as the Lucario. So that was unfortunate. This is possibly, besides Crocodile, his best Unavamon. Arguably. I thoroughly enjoyed his Snivy. I thought it was cute. I remember when he caught it. It was a little troublemaker. Snorlax. It's Snorlax. Who? Staraptor's up here as well. The Staraptor was nice. It was good. It carried Ash a decent bit. These are only going and not good because you can't use most of them, but they're at the top of it. They're not bad. Swellow was like okay. Actually, I'm gonna move it up above Pidgeot because Thunder Armor. Talonflame goes below Pidgeot because while it was memorable, I preferred the Pidgeot. I love Ash's Torkoal. It goes up Donphan. Love Torkoal. Torterra. There. Just because it didn't win a single battle as soon as it evolved from Grotto. Not a single fight. This thing was useless. 2 mons left. I enjoyed Ash's Totodile. It's very fun. I liked the episode. Very carefree. Enjoyed Totodile. There. I have nothing else to say. He could have not had this and I would have been okay. So, of all Ash's Pokemon, I definitely think I need to reorder this top row. Yeah, okay. Yeah, other than that, I think everything's relatively ordered. This is the only thing, and please God no, because it's the ugly form on top of everything else. Yeah. Overall, a nice short 20-minute stream. Everyone will probably see this tomorrow, though. Overall, he has some decent mons. I would say anything from Tauros upwards was a nice grab. Because it was just, he caught too many Tauros. He only needed one. But anything here up was nice. Here down was, it could have not been there and it would have been okay. So I will see you all next